Cancer, and welcome to your mid-month reading. In this mid-month reading, we're going to do a two-part series, so look for both videos. This first one is going to be about career and money. And if you want to know how I do readings, then there's a link in the description box down below for the July reading, because it tells you how I do them. It tells you like about your sun, moon, and rising signs, how these energies can be reversed, and what happens if this isn't resonating with you. What does that mean? And all of that stuff. Also, it has essential oils and crystals, and then a meditation for releasing trapped emotions at the end of that video for the month of July. So if you're looking for that, that's in the description box down below. There's the new moon reading, which you could watch as well. And let's go ahead and get started, okay? So I'll do my best. I had trouble reading for Leo and Gemini because there's Leo, Gemini, and Cancer are very intertwined and connected. And when I try to read for career, sometimes it comes out as soulmate energy. And that's because there's a huge soulmate cycle going on right now, trying to put millions of souls together, soulmates together, to balance out the energy on the planet. You can notice that the energy on the planet is all over the place. And love makes the world go round. So the more that we can put these soulmates together, the more successful our planet will be. So there's a huge cycle going on right now. So we could be getting some of those messages. Let me go ahead and blow these off. All right, so I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for the Cancer Collective's highest and best good, bringing forth the most accurate answers. So I want to thank everybody who's donated to this channel. There's a donation link in the description box down below. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for watching the ads and ordering things off the Amazon links down below. I appreciate all of that support, the comments and the likes and the subscribes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to the new people that are here. I forgot to tell the Gemini people that, but thank you for new people for checking this channel out and giving me a chance. I appreciate that. Alrighty guys, you ready? What's going on with career, Cancer? Career and money. And I know it's linked to your soulmate. There's something about the soulmate is going to open up the key to the career and money thing. 1, 2, 3. So you, the next step, what's in your way, the strength or the blessing, and then the outcome. Okay. So we have the Queen of Swords, which is, this is good. All right, so we're no longer carrying the burden of the King of Swords and feeling like you are left out in the cold. So that's really good. That has to do with, so the Queen of Wands, I mean, the Queen of Wands, she's amazing. But one of the things about the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands is they tend not to show you all of who they are. They kind of hide some things about themselves because they're so poised and, you know, can't show anybody anything. They don't want to be vulnerable as much, okay? But she's very reliable, and she feels very almost like air energy, very logical type of thing, like it would be swords, but she's not. She's very generous and affectionate and instinctive and wise and a good homemaker and all of it. She's wonderful. I really, really like her a lot. She's very entrepreneurial, so whatever you're going to do in entrepreneur, you're going to be great for that. You're going to be supported and have lots of social interactions around you, and you're going to be making good choices and expressing yourself well. I feel like this is, you're going to be able to be more vulnerable though, like by putting these down and not feeling left out in the cold. Because when we feel left out in the cold, we want to kind of hide ourselves and not be seen and not be shown. And that's a Cancer, that's a crab-like thing where you go back into your shell and you hide. Crabs hide a lot, right? So you're not going to be wanting to hide. You're going to be able to show yourself more and express yourself more. So you'll be able to, the good qualities of the Queen of Swords, you're going to be able to show yourself in that way, in a very career entrepreneurial kind of way, okay? You're going to be stepping into your power more, but this time you're going to be able to show people how you really feel and how you really are doing because you let that go, all right? So that's really good. Okay, so what are you now when it comes to career? You're moving in the right direction, and so that's good. It's celebration. Things are moving along for you. You're on a horse, you know what I mean? And the horse is going somewhere, and you have people supporting you. See, I don't know if you could see the people around there, but there's people there supporting this guy on the horse. The guy's wearing red, so he's ambitious. You know, he's got green down there, which is support from the earth, right? So it's really good. It's fruitful. Whatever you're doing you're doing well, and it's working out well, and it's working in your favor. Okay. What's the next step? All right, the next step for you is going to be the Ace of Wands. And it's an enterprising career. I mean, it's just, you're moving in the right direction. The next step is going to be opening up your career and your enterprise. You might be wanting to travel. It's the same thing again. It's creative work. It's expressing yourself. It's offering up your gifts to someone, and your creative endeavors to someone, right? So that's good. And the thing that's in your way is that you feel really good about it, but sometimes you can't really see what's ahead of you. And so sometimes you feel kind of blinded by what you're doing in your career, or where you are, or with your money. It's like you kind of feel like, I know that it's going to be happy. I know this is going to be good, but I can't really see the path. I can't really see what's going on. So you're trying to plan, but yet it's like, but I can't see really totally everything, right? But this person is definitely planning, or saying that maybe you need to plan a little bit more. If you're not planning very much, maybe you need to take more of a logical approach and plan a little bit more, be a little bit more motivated, or a little bit more focused in on what you're doing. The strength is that, and the blessing is that you're no longer in hermit mode, so you do feel like being more open, you feel like being more expressive and letting people see who you are, and your light is really big. So this one right here, the light is really small, but your light right now is shining really bright, and you're attracting lots of people and lots of ideas and just lots of success. Okay, so that's really good. So you're not like in this planning kind of hermit mode. It's more like you're trusting more, and so you're just moving ahead in that direction. All right, and the outcome is that you're going to do pretty well, like amazingly well. King of Pentacles is one of my favorite kings. You working hard and planning and kind of seeing what you're doing and being supported, and just that type of thing. It's like the King of Pentacles is the king of money, right? So it looks to me like you're going to do pretty good in money and career, because you have the king of money. This guy's pretty generous, so the universe is going to be very generous to you, and you're almost going to feel like, do I even deserve how beautiful and how wonderful this is? I want to dive in really quickly to this this obstacle really quickly. Let's go back to the three. Is it the Three of Wands? Yeah. Let's go back to the Three of Wands, and let's explain that a little bit more, so that whatever obstacle is standing in the way for Cancer, that we actually can move through it. All right. All right. Let's see where we at. The obstacle. Okay. Well, we're moving forward. Oh, I knew it was going to be connected to the Lovers. Okay, so you are moving forward. You are leaving some of the things that, some of the ways and the limiting belief systems and things that you have thought about your career before. Maybe you didn't feel like you could do what you're doing. Maybe you didn't feel like anybody would support you in your endeavor. You know what I mean? So you're moving away from some old ideas, and I believe that was it was. So when it's upside down, it means that you've actually completed the actual lesson. So you have moved through these feelings, okay? The other obstacle that is coming up is that someone is being stingy with their love for you, and if they would just open up a little bit more, then that would open up your self-worth a little bit more, and then you would grow substantially in your business, because once what we do in life is connected to the way we feel about ourselves. And so you might have a level of self, not reliance, but self-respect, self-love. But there's like what what I'm feeling is that there's more. There's more. And once you open up that self-love, then it's going to you're going to substantially grow. So whatever you're doing, whatever career, whatever money, whatever it is, and once again, Gemini had the same thing where the money and the career are linked to the soulmate connection. So some of you guys, you don't have any control over this person coming in or this person giving you the love. You don't have any control over that because they have free will. And we pray that they will get over their stuff and finally come in and just say, let's do this and let's try it. Because whatever is linked to that relationship is going to help you blossom, and like I'm seeing like a flower that just opens up. And if they thought you were lovely before that, like watch out, because once this relationship comes in, and it could be a friendship, it could be a lover. We'll talk about that in a second. We go to part 2. We'll dive right into the love. But what I'm hearing is it's directly linked. Same thing happened with Leo. Same thing happened with Gemini. Same thing is happening with you. Whatever your career endeavor or your money is, it's directly linked to this soulmate relationship. And what I'm seeing is when it finally comes together, I know you're waiting on their free will because there's nothing you can do about that, but the universe is pushing them in your direction. And this soulmate cycle, I have heard that it's like the universe is not giving up. They want these connections to come together. So the more that they don't come to you, what's going to happen is they're going to keep getting karmic lessons and karmic lesson and karmic lessons, because you're the gift. And that's what I'm hearing. I'm just hearing that you're the gift. And if they're not willing to accept it, they're just going to keep getting more and more, for lack of a better word, pain, until they get pushed into this direction. So I think that your person thinks that it's more painful to come to you because they respect you a lot, and they almost like are intimidated by you. So, and you're like, oh my gosh, how could you be intimidated by me? You know what I mean? Cancers are so loving. Like, what intimidates you about me? Like, ugh, you know what I mean? I mean, not in a bad way. Well, some of you guys do have low self-esteem, so you're like, what in the world would you be intimidated by? I get that. But they're intimidated by your love. They've never had love like that. And it's really scary for someone who really wants love, but they've never had it, so they don't even know what it's going to feel like, and they're kind of really scared. There's a lot of fear with Gemini right now, so I get it. But what I'm saying is, like, it's really important. So that's the thing that's blocking you. It's the thing that's holding you back. It's the obstacle, but just keep moving forward. You're moving forward, so keep doing you. Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. We have to wait on this person's free will, but with the universe making it happen, it will eventually come together. It will eventually work in this way. And when it does, you are going to bloom big time bloom by what they tell you, by how you feel, by this relationship. And I know some of you guys already know what I'm talking about because you know who I'm talking about. And just the tiny bit that you've gotten so far has opened you up so much. It's like I saw a petal open, a few of the petals have opened. You know what I mean? And you've had instances where you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I can feel it. I can feel what this is going to be. And at first you might have been scared, but now you're like, I'm really excited, right? So yeah, it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really exciting. Let's dive into love next. So if you like this reading or you're entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. This way you get notified as soon as I post something new. All right, we'll see you at part 2.